Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, iFLTV, delighted as always to be joined by Mr. Johnny Nelson. Johnny, you're looking in fabulous shape as always. I follow you on Instagram, man. How's the fasting going?
Fasting's going great. It's going really well. I got a playing stand, so I'm enjoying it. And it's the summer, man. So it's the summer. All the hard winter work's being done. So basking the summer. What a great opportunity to be literally up the road from my house. And to me, I think it's perfect. Good weather. Tickets sold out in next to no time. 7,500 tickets. Expecting this kind of weather on Saturday. And I think for Barnsley, they need a hero. They need somebody to follow. And this proves it. Look at the people here. Look how the tickets are sold. And it's not an easy fight for Callum. Not at all. But I think it'll be a fight for Callum where he'll realise how good he is. If he is big on the domestic level, but it's going to be a hard fight for him.
When we look at the British title fights, the two that pop to mind, three maybe, is probably Rhys Bellotti and Liam Dillon, and obviously Boazzi, and that's it. And then obviously we've got Fabio Wardley and Fraser Clark there. So I'm hard to hear because this music's so loud. Wardley and Clark as well. All these British title fights have brought the best of every single fighter. Are we going to see the best Zak Chelli? Are we going to see the best Callum Simpson? Are we going to see one of those fights where it's going to be a classic on Saturday night?
On the domestic level, this is what should be happening. Number one should fight number two. And this is what, so we're seeing the best fighting the best in their divisions. So that's why on Saturday, this is going to be another example. Callum, we know the potential he has. We assume we know the potential he has. Saturday night has a chance to prove that, right? By going through, getting in there with somebody like Zak Chelli, who is no pushover. He's not there to make the numbers up. Who's an unbelievable gatekeeper, who will probably not go further than what he's gone. But the fighter he is will make it very hard for anybody domestically below him to get past it. And I know for a fact he will give Callum Simpson hellfire before Callum Simpson walks away a winner.
When we look at the undercard as well, it might not be the most stacked undercard, but it most certainly is an exciting undercard. We've got Joe Laws there, the madman who's flexing behind you, Johnny.
I'm the fucking daddy and I'm bringing the fucking home. When your chance comes, you gotta take it. I am gonna smash McCann out of fucking bits and get this fucking title. Simple as that. It's more than skill, it's more than who's better, who's willing to go still well every round to the well. I'm fucking bringing it, let's go. Fucking come on.
So Johnny, what do you think of that fight then?
I love him. I love that kid. You know, he'll shout, he'll scream, he'll do everything possible to get in there, and he uses fight for his heart and soul. That's his character, and no matter what, you're going to watch it. When I saw that fight on Pem, I'm like, shit, that's a good fight. I like him, and it's a pity he's not winning these fights and getting up there to the top, because I like everything about him.
Well, obviously we've got Billy Dennis, the Turkish Tyson. There's McKenna there. Something might pop off. Johnny, you get ready to jump in, all right? We've got Billy Dennis, we've got Caroline Dubois, we've got some very, very stacked young prospects coming through, so it's an opportunity for these young fighters to experience a public workout, a weigh-in as big as it's going to be yesterday, and obviously fighting in not just a big arena, but a stadium so early on in their career, so it's a good opportunity for everyone on the card.
Yes, of course, and this is like experiences is everything, and so for any young fighter coming through, summer, it's a chance to show off, it's a chance to earn some money, it's a chance to further your career, and in this kind of atmosphere, in this kind of thing, you can't beat it. To me, as a fighter, as a young fighter coming through, you love this. I can remember when I boxed on the card of Nigel Benn against Michael Watson in Finsbury Park. The weigh-in was in a pub. Nigel Benn jumped in a Porsche and was doing donuts in the street outside. Got to Finsbury Park, the big circus tent, and all the security with the dark glasses on and the security dogs there. And it was an unbelievable event to be involved in. But I was like, I love this, and that's one of the things that you put down to experience. These fighters, you know, these kind of experience make you the fighter you're gonna be, and they either make you or break you. Some people can take the pressure, some people can't.
Definitely, and hopefully it makes some, because it's definitely a great opportunity for these young fighters. Johnny, let's go out to LA because it's the same 3rd August. You keep an eye on them too. Right, good idea. They're going at it behind you, believe it or not. Look at this, Joe Lords is going at it. It's going to throw me off my game here, Johnny, but we will go to LA, Crawford versus Madrimov. You know yourself, sometimes the only thing that beats an elite fighter may be that one step too far, maybe stepping up to that weight division, which may be a step too far. Is this a step too far for Crawford, or is 154 perfect for him?
Crawford is a very skilled school fighter. and he's going to have to depend on his skill more than anything else in this fight. And in doing that, then he will establish himself and think, wow, you did it. And when he was talking about fighting the likes of Canelo Alvarez, I'm like, come on, man. You know, but he has all the skills in the world. A good big one will always beat a good little one. But this good little one, as in Crawford's got to go in there and show that skill, discipline. Every discipline's going to be more the key. He can't take chances. You know, he's got to make it get dead right, and he has all the skill to do that. I think he wins. I think he wins smart, cute, classically, but it's not going to be an easy night.
It's toughest test.
Today, yeah, I'd say it would be. And I wouldn't, when he's talking about fighting Canelo, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. I think Canelo is 98% the fighter he was, but the fighter he is beats 98% of the fighters that are out there. So if you're going to step up to his division, it might be talk, it might be PR talk, but I wouldn't do it.
Can I talk about Martin McCauley on the card as well? I know you speak about Martin McCauley sometimes. He's a good heavyweight, a solid heavyweight. All these sparring stories and whatnot, what you make of them, and so hearsay and whatnot. But he's got a tough test for himself, and a lot of people are saying the future of the heavyweight division in Jared Anderson. Talk to you about that fight.
This is that fight. So McCauley's been around and he's talked about all these stories that you struggle to believe unless you're there. Now he's in a position to be that fighter where you have to fight, because McCauley's a fighter that you either pretend you don't know he's there and he's in the who needs him club because these stories are true, or you think he's just a BSer. So Saturday night will be his chance to say, right, listen, pay attention to me, look what I've done to the heir apparent, look what I've done. And so this is his chance to really shine and put himself in the mix.
What do you make? Obviously, Ben Shalom's not here. He's out there supporting Martin McCauley in this big, huge event. You've got Ben Shalom out there. You've got Frank Warren out there. You've got Eddie Hearn out there. To see these three promoters all under sort of one roof, so to speak, working together to get these fights made. We've spoken about this before, Johnny, but it's still refreshing to see.
It's refreshing to see, and this has to happen. And you know, His Highness, you, at the end of the day, only he could do this. Only he is willing to invest so much into our sport to make these people work together. You've got Top Rank even joining the fold, and I'm quite sure your Eddies and your Frank, I'm quite sure your Oscar De La Hoyas, your Frank Warrens, your Eddie Hearns don't want the likes of Box or anybody else getting a piece of the pie. But you know what Turkey's done? He's making sure everybody gets involved. He's cleaning up our sport where number one fights number two. You know, it's not politics that are spoiling our game, and this has to happen. So for our sport alone, I love this because this is how it should be. So I love the passion that it's showing. I love the vision that they've got for it. So the idea for me, for us, for fans, is perfect. It should have happened a long time ago, but I think it's only someone like Turkey that could actually put something like this together.
Definitely. Johnny, I don't know if you've seen it, but Eddie Hearn's interview with Colm out in LA last night, he said that Eddie has seriously thought about running for Prime Minister of this country because he thinks he can do a better job than what we've had in the past. Eddie Hearn for Prime Minister, did you got your vote?
Hell yeah. Listen, I rate Eddie. I think if he's on your side, he's got your back, he will fight tooth and nail. Look how this man's been with Conor Ben. Look how this man, anybody that he's with, he's a clever. Eddie's problem is this: he's wasted being rich. Because he don't have to do it. It's not about the dough for Eddie. It's about the challenge. It's about, as far as he's concerned, what's wrong, what's right. I rate Eddie massively. So if this is something that he wants to do, you know, this guy will manage to hustle anything. So remember, he's the only guy that can talk his way out of a bullet that's been already fired. He's the only guy that can. I can't see anybody else being able to be as smart, as sharp, as intelligent, and his work ethic is ridiculous. Look where he's at the moment. You know, don't surprise if tomorrow he's in Barnsley. You know, his work ethic is ridiculous. So regardless of what you think of him personally, you know, you need somebody that's willing to be like him.
Well, listen, that's good. He's got your vote. And Eddie, if you're listening up, you've got my vote as well, mate. If you do become Prime Minister. One final one for me, Johnny, before I let you go on, because we're both bald here. Our bald heads don't suit the sun, but maybe yours are a little bit better than mine. I want to get your thoughts on Tyson Fury saying that he's not changing his corner, because a lot was made of his too many voices in that corner when he lost against Usyk, but he's saying he's going to keep that same corner team and his father, Sugar Hill and Andy Lee. Your thoughts on that?
I don't believe him. I don't believe him, because anybody that's got any sense, even Tyson, even his corner, you know, if what they didn't work, why would they do it again and expect it to work? So something will change, and so they're just not telling you guys what they're doing, because otherwise they're bowing to public pressure. They did the fight once, so they won't tell you what they're changing. Why would they give you what you want? That stuff will change, and I don't believe it.
Well, listen, Johnny, as always, thank you so much, my man. I'll see you soon. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.